Well, hello there guys, a group of Maxenius here. I'm taking a look at a game called Atlantic Fleet. This is a turn-based Atlantic war game, essentially, for World War II. Well, hello there guys, this is a group of Maxenius coming at you with a little gameplay video for the game Atlantic Fleet. This game just came out today, it looks really great, and essentially it's all about the conflict between the British and the Germans in the Atlantic. It's a turn-based game, which is interesting to say the least, but it also has some really great physics that I absolutely adore, so we're going to jump right in. Now, there is a campaign mode, and I can actually show you guys the campaigns you could start. You could either play for the Royal Navy or for the Axis, of course, the Nazis. In this case, we're going to be doing a single battle, guys, and one of my favorite missions that I've started so far is the action off Plymouth, and it'll give you guys kind of an idea of what to expect in this game gameplay-wise. Now, this is one of the smaller battles. It's not as serious. There are huge battles, especially if you play the campaign, but we're just going to jump into one of the smaller ones and see how things go. Alright, let's see. So, we're going to be starting with five ships. The enemy's going to have 3 slightly stronger ships, but we're going to hope that it doesn't matter. Now, we're outside of Dover, and apparently there's some German resistance. So here we go, guys. Alright, thankfully they missed our ship, and you're going to see how the mechanics work in this game, just how awesome it is when you actually get a shot, and sort of how you have to aim and do all that fun stuff. There we go, those damn Germans. Come on, men, prepare your guns! No one will be going to Davy Jones' lockup but the Krauts. That's definitely a nice little shot there, but once again, they're going to miss. And this is where we really get to decide what to do. You're going to be like, how could you have a turn-based game in a naval game? How does that work? Well, I'll show you. So this is our ship, of course. We could take all sorts of views. We could even take a binocular view, but I'm not going to do it now. And we want to move forward at full flank. I want to see if we can spot the enemy ships. It looks like they're off to our right. So I'm actually going to go ahead and move to starboard a little bit and begin my movement. We might be able to actually spot one of these guys. So what you want to do is actually spot the guy, and the elevation shows over here. So it's 27.1 away, and I'm actually firing an AP shell. Now, I have all sorts of different things. I can fire a high explosive shell, I can fire a star shell to light the area up and make our accuracy a lot better. I could shoot a torpedo, which I'm not going to do that, and drop a depth charge in case we're dealing with some sort of submarine. But I'm going to be firing the AP shell, and the elevation is 27.1, so we're going to have to put 27.1 in the target marker here. So I'm thinking that's good. Let's hope it works. Open fire, men! So definitely fell short of the enemy. They're definitely pretty far away, so we have to be careful. Now, this ship is a bit closer. So once again, I'm going to go heavy to starboard here against the Germans, and I'm actually going to go at flanking speed, which is the fastest speed you can go in a ship like this. And yes, you can watch the enemy sink. That's one thing I love about this game. It's the ability to actually watch the enemy sink. We'll probably see some of that before the end of the video. So let me put this 18. It's almost exactly 18. And I'm going to open fire. Missed again. Those Germans are just a little too far away. Once again, a hard right to starboard. And that time I didn't use flanking speed because I want to be a little careful. But this guy's directly in front of us. We should get a shot. Now, obviously, depending on how your guns are set up on your ship, certain positions may be better than others. So we probably should be turning to the side, but I think we can take these guys out pretty quickly. I hope so anyway. Can't have the Germans off our coast. It's just unacceptable. Here we go. Glory. There we go. We got a hit. And so far you don't see anything. Doesn't seem too exciting, but you're going to see just how amazing this game gets. Things are going to be lighting on fire. Ammunition caches are going to be exploding. It gets really, really awesome. Take a look here. 24. That's really quite a long shot, but we're going to go for it. And I hope the enemy will try to turn in front of us. That's what I'm hoping they'll do. Fall into our little trap. I'll actually overshoot just a tiny bit. Damn it! Even with an overshot, it didn't work. So as you can see, the elevation's not always going to work. You have to take a lot of other things into account. What those things are, I don't know. I'm still a noob at this game. But look at this, by the way. Undersea. Oh, you can just see everything. It's beautiful. So I'm going to turn this guy hard to starboard. But certain things do affect it, for sure. So this time we're going to go ahead. We're going to aim at Probably the ship closest to us, and this is 33, which is extremely far. But we're going to set it. Why not? If we can. I think 35 is the maximum. No, it's 40. Here we go, guys. Wish us luck. That didn't even go close to the enemy. Alright, so here we go. The enemy's going to be moving now, and I hope they don't get any lucky shots on us. Alright, did they miss the first shot? We're getting very lucky here, guys, because so far, we definitely should have hit at least one of them with a significant hit. I hope we can rectify the situation in this next turn. Alright, he's popping up one of the star shells, and this basically allows them to see us better. It increases visibility for the enemy. We should probably do the same thing, but I'm just too desperate to shoot these guys as quickly as possible. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use the star shell as well. There's 3 enemy ships, and I want to spot all of them. So here we go, guys. We are going to use the star shell. How far is it? 24.9. And you just, with the star shell, you don't really have to get exactly where the enemy is, but we might as well. This way we'll illuminate the enemy and make it a lot more likely that we get a hit. Beautiful. Nice little flare. And with this guy, I'm going to keep moving forward. No point in changing his trajectory, and I'll aim for that first ship right there. We're a lot closer to him, so we should be able to get a hit. Obviously, the closer we are, the more likely it is that we will get a hit. 15.8, that should work. Let's see. Come on, men. Hit the Germans. And there we go. That's the kind of hit we won, and as you can see, the enemy is on fire now. We want to move forward a little bit more, but I'm actually going to turn to port, because I want to shoot that first ship first. First ship first. What's wrong with you, Agrippa? Glorious. Here we go. Is that a Dutch flag? Is that possible? Because this is definitely a British ship. That was nice. Once again, we didn't hit an ammo cache or anything important, but you can see the enemy ship smoking off in the distance. I'm definitely going to keep just moving forward and target that already damaged ship. Or we could start with another one, but I like to hit the guy in the lead first, and that's probably what I'm going for. As you can see, he's on fire. He's not looking good. 25-7. I think we can hit him. Let's go for it. The poor German destroyer is being hurt. Oh yes, another hit. Awesome. Sometimes these ships will actually explode, guys, but just while they're moving. You won't even have to destroy them because the fire will spread. It'll spread to the ammunition cache. That will explode, and basically that will spell doom for the ship. So this guy's in really good condition. Let's ruin his day a little bit if we can. We're going to go for 25-8. We're into the 30s. Let's try that. Wish us luck. Trying not to lose a single ship. Oh, we were so close. But the Germans continue to move forward. Nice. Once again, I think they're very, very nervous. We caught them as they were attacking our merchant fleets, guys, and this has scared them for sure. So, they didn't expect us to come prepared to destroy these guys. And we are most certainly prepared. Another shot, possibly? Just imagine being in this situation at night in the dark, knowing that if your ship goes down, there's a good chance you're going to be stuck out here in the ocean, unless you get picked up and become a prisoner, which would be the best case scenario, or you just get blown up in the explosion. This can get really crazy. So let's take a look here. Yeah, that's not a German ship. That is. There we go. 25-8. Oh, I'm an idiot. So I was actually shooting a star shell. Forgot to change. That's okay, though. It's just going to give us a little more visibility than we expected. And I'm definitely going to target the damaged ship here. Try to finish him off once and for all. 13-7. That was short. That kind of surprises me. Let's turn to port a little bit with this ship, and we'll put him on flanking speed as well. And I think we can target this guy. He's much closer to us. And I get the feeling we can get a pretty good shot off. Come on, men! They'd selected 25-3, so I trusted their judgment. Now I know I must command every shot. Alright, let's hit the wounded, sort of the wounded animal of the pack, as it were, excuse me. 25-4. 24-4, rather. It's a tough one. This is the closest I can get. Oh, so close, guys. Got one more shot, I believe. This is the great thing about having 5 ships. But this game is really addictive, I have to say. I've played a few of the scenarios. Haven't jumped into the campaign yet, but it's just so fun to play. I can't help myself, and they've actually already kind of have it set at 25-3. Come on, men! Oh, you bastards. We'll get closer, don't worry. So now the Germans are, of course, going to do their movements. I'm not sure if this game is a multiplayer component. I will definitely let you know before the end of this video, because I would love this to have multiplayer. Alright, they got an actually a pretty good hit on our ship right there in the command deck. It's not going to hurt us that badly, but at least we're not on fire. But it's something to watch out for. Let's get a lot closer to these Jerry bastards. Flanking speed. And I'm actually going to hit the straggler. See how it goes. Once again, I'm a fool. But hey, now we see him as well. Everything is illuminated. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn to port. I actually don't mind that I'm firing this many star shells. At this point, we have 4 guys that can fire pretty good shots. And I think this next one is going to be a fatal one for sure. 10-7. Come on, you can do this. More like 10-6. Nice! There we go, guys. A beautiful explosion. I'm pretty sure that that ship is sinking, and indeed it is. Gives you a nice little animation, and actually towards the end of the battle, you can watch these ships sink, and it can take a long time. That burning wreckage is going to be there for probably a while. Keep moving forward. You are next. You should surrender. Put your white flag up, please, and we will take you back to harbor. Of course, they won't. 15-9. Guys should have known better. Alright, we actually missed, but we're getting closer, and they're definitely trying to outrun us, which makes a lot of sense. I'm going to go to flanking speed, because at this time we're trying to close in on them as quickly as possible. And is it telling me to fire at this? I don't think I can... Well, I guess we'll shoot again, but I'm pretty sure this is destroyed, but what the hell. 18-8. In this game, you can really just keep hitting your targets. Make sure they're dead. Alright, we missed. But in any case, I think that guy's finished. If he's not, I'll be really surprised. Let's go ahead and target the guy in the center here. Once again, 27-9. He's really trying to get away from us. He's at range most of the time, and makes it a lot harder for us to score a hit on him. Doesn't mean I'm not going to try. There we go. Alright, nice little hit on the back. Nothing serious, but it could be a problem for them. Yes, try again. Try again, you bastards. So yes, he's actually still moving. Firing a star round there, and this time we'll try to switch our star round out. But yes, he's actually still alive, so we will keep firing at him, but I suspect eventually his ammo cache will explode, and we're going to have one less problem to worry about. Also, guys, make sure that you put down below in the comments what you're thinking about the gameplay. Do you enjoy it? Is this something you would want to see more of? What's your feeling about it, etc.? And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. We really need as many viewers on this channel as possible, and it really helps when people go ahead and make that extra step and subscribe. There we go. So once again, I'm just going to keep popping these. I don't want these guys to get away from us. And I'm definitely going to fire at this very wounded enemy ship, and hopefully we can just get rid of him. 7-8. It's very close. Shouldn't miss. Come on. Alright, we can do better than that. I'm going to turn to port a little bit here. And actually, I'm going to fire at this gentleman. 16.5. No, we want to go up a little bit more. Occasionally, your ship will get pretty accurate reading without you having to select it, but it's rare. Here we go. Nice hit! We didn't set him on fire, but we got a very, very nice hit. We definitely proved our point, or made our point, more like. And let's go ahead and see if we can take out the straggler. 17.7. Should be good. Oh, yes. Come on, man. If this guy keeps surviving, I'm really going to be surprised. We'll give him one last salvo. But it does look like, if you guys see, it looks like he's sinking a little bit. Just can't be sure if he's totally sinking. Let's go for 21.8. Wow, that wasn't even close. Thanks a lot, game. Alright, here we go. The enemy is continuing to move. Let's hope that that ammo cache explodes pretty soon. Miss, you cannot hit the great English Navy. It's impossible. He insists on continuing to attack us. And the rest of these guys are basically just trying to get away. Nice hit. It's the last one you'll get, I tell you that. Alright, we're going to go ahead and actually turn a little bit to starboard, because I want to kind of cut through these guys. And I'm definitely aiming at the guy directly ahead of me. Let's go ahead and get rid of this silly star shell, because at this point we don't really need it. And let's see, 26.8. Best of luck, men. I really felt that was going to actually hit. This is not like one extended game of Battleship. I can promise you guys that. This game is so much more complex than that. And there we go. The German ship is sinking, guys. It's down. So one of them is down, and you can actually watch this thing sink to the very bottom. Look at that. The engines are still on. It's still kind of moving, but it's teetering. It's definitely teetering, and it slowly goes under and sinks to the bottom of the ocean. For those of you that are fans of Silent Hunter, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I love this feature. All right, let's see if we can fire at this fellow right here. 17.7. Are we aiming at him? We better be. Alright. So his friend is going to continue sinking throughout the game. We can keep watching it, and I actually love to. Let's go ahead, 12.2. Probably more like 12.1, but let's hope it hits. And actually, that was a direct hit. I'm surprised they did not go on fire. We'll get them, though. Don't worry, men. The closer we get, the more dead they are. Oh, no, that's the dead ship, sorry. Still moving along. It's so sad. 15.9. There we go, guys. Finally hit the conning tower, but I'm not sure we're going to actually set that guy on fire yet. I might switch to our armor-piercing rounds, or excuse me, our high-explosive rounds, just to kind of see what they're going to do. Switch over here. So let's try the high-explosive rounds at 17.4. Prepare to fire, and fire, man. I'm not sure if these will be better or worse. Yeah, they missed anyway, but we'll try them next turn and see what happens. This thing keeps wanting me to fire at this sinking ship, but it seems kind of pointless to me. Oh, this is really far. 35. Come on, men. Yeah, that's way too far. I mean, as you guys can see, the farther out the enemy is, the less likely you are to hit them. Well, this is why I hate the fact that the enemy's trying to run away from us. Will never hit us at that range, you fools! Alright, this guy's really close, actually, and he just got some nasty hits here. Is that a fucking whirlpool? What's going on here? There we go. Alright, it's back to us. Wow, he's really far. Okay, here we go, guys. 24-1, and this guy really is quite far away from us. This is just a regular armor-piercing shell. Nice. We really have to get lucky to get those shots. And the only good thing here is the more we damage him, the less likely he is to survive. So I'm going to keep moving forward and just getting closer to these guys. I don't want them to escape. Here we go. This is our armor-piercing shell. Let's turn to a high-explosive shell. 9-3. We should be able to hit this. I'm going to actually move it up a little. Look, you guys hear that? It's like a helicopter over my building right now. No, go away, Blackhawk. Bastards. Okay, we're going to actually turn here to starboard a little bit. Get right on this guy and open fire again with another high-explosive shell. I don't know if the high-explosive shells are just heavier, or if I'm just not getting very good hits. 14-3. Open fire. There we go, guys. Yes! That's a nice hit. And that was an HE shell. Didn't really do much, but maybe we're underestimating them. Or overestimating them. It's another high-explosive shell. And that's just going to be 21. Come on. I even undershot that a bit, and it's still shot way over than it... way more than it should have, anyway. Let's shoot this guy, because I don't like how far he's getting from us. 29-3. It's pretty far, but we really have to take this guy out. Total miss. That's what I'm talking about. When they start running away, it becomes a serious problem. It looks like one of them is actually a bit brave, and he's turning towards us, trying to get a hit. And he might succeed, but this is good. It gives us more of a chance to actually score a hit on him. Oh, come on. That's not fair. So, wow, 3. So that last guy that was seriously wounded is somehow still able to move, unless I'm missing something here. Alright, let's go ahead and all the way to port, mostly anyway. $23.9. I mean, if this is how complex just like the regular game is, like the scenarios, I can only imagine how amazing the campaign is, especially when you get onto bigger ships, aircraft carriers, etc. Totally changes the way the game works. I actually used an aircraft carrier earlier. I find it really tough, but the amount of damage you can do is amazing. You can really sink an enemy ship with one good attack. And look at this. There's like, this guy has water just like going over the ship. He can't be in a good position right now. 10-2. Come on. High explosive shell. There we go. Hit the conning tower, and he's on fire. That's what I like to see. I love the fire and explosions in this game. It's absolutely great. The physics are great. Here we go. Let's try to hit him again. Another high explosive shell. They're working all right. They definitely set things on fire pretty effectively. I'm going to move that up a little bit more. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. This one thing is kind of annoying, the wheel. Alright, let's fire. Yeah, that sucked. $17.6, let's try. Yes, nice. You know what? I thought it was going to be a direct hit with every single shot, but I'll take just one hit. These guys are in trouble. That's what I want. So I'm actually going to hit this guy. He looks like pretty comfortable here. I'm sure the men on the ship are not really panicking yet, unlike those other guys. Let's see if we can change that. 23-8. I might overshoot. I'm pretty sure this is going to be an overshot. An undershot! Oh boy. Alright, man. You guys have to get better at this. He's going right past that. Actually, he finally set one of our ships on fire. It's a nasty fire, too. I don't know what that was. Oh. If you insist. And this guy's still on fire. I'm amazed that these guys have survived this long. I really underestimated them, I have to admit. I thought they were definitely down, but no. Put that fire out pretty quickly, and they're back on the move. So we're going to have to take these guys out little by little. And hopefully save our ship. Let's go for the guy on fire already. We're not going to let this happen again. Last time this occurred, we were stuck trying to kill this guy. And this time I just want to finish him off. This poor fellow right here. And you can actually get info on the ship by clicking. This is the Jupiter JKN class destroyer. He's in a lot of trouble, guys. Let's be honest with you. But you know what? We're still going to try to get as many hits as possible. 8-4. If we can just destroy one of these ships. Yes! We're going to be a lot better off. That looks like a direct hit. I don't know if it was a kill. It seems like it may have been, because he definitely looks like he's sinking here. Something's happening, but this has happened before, and he somehow miraculously survived. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. I'm going to fire again at this guy just to make sure. He definitely looks like he's sinking, but you know what? I don't trust my own judgment. 12-5. Prepare to fire. But sir, he's dead. I'm not sure he is. There we go. Now he's sinking, guys. And you can actually see it lets us know that the enemy ship is sinking. I'm going to move forward. And we can definitely watch that animation. Are you guys crazy? I adore that stuff. So this is actually the other ship of theirs. Sorry, I was wrong. One of their ships did sink earlier. It's still kind of just hovering above the water. But I guess they had 4 ships? Is that possible? I'm not sure why that is. Let's take a look at the sinking ship. This guy is definitely going down. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Not feeling so hot, are we now? Well, you're feeling hot in a different kind of way. Let's hit it. Let's fire at this guy who's in just perfect condition. 1411 or 14-1 elevation. What am I talking about? 1411. Open fire with a high explosive shell. Totally missed. We might need to catch up with this guy. It was actually pretty close. I almost was going to trust the settings, but I think this is going to work out better. Come on! Oh, did you guys see that? We're like an inch away from getting a hit. He's definitely doing a lot of damage to that poor ship. Oh! The Jupiter's down, guys. We lost one. Still 2 German ships out here. Can we finish this with a victory? I think we can. Who am I to say? Alright, let's see. 18-3. You guys can actually hear the ship going underwater. That's incredible. That creaking and cracking. It's just a ship dying. Beautiful. That's a hit at least. And as you can see, guys, look at that ship right in front of us. That's our ship, unfortunately. One of them had to go down. We're not going to let it deter us from victory. We shall avenge all those fallen men. Look at that. That is crazy. It's going to go to the very bottom of the ocean, and it's actually sinking very quickly. Alright, revenge. Time for revenge. No, we've already gotten revenge on him numerous times. Time for revenge on this guy. Alright, we're still firing the high explosive shells. You know, I have mixed results with them, I guess. Definitely seems like they set things on fire a lot faster, but not nearly as accurate. That might just be my assumption. But I might switch over to the actual armor piercers. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch back to an armor-piercing shell. Wake up, Agrippa. $15.8. Oh, come on. I thought for sure that was a hit. We'll move a little bit more to starboard. It'll also make us kind of a harder target since we won't be totally on our side here. And we'll open fire again. Now this guy, I'm going to keep the... oh, he's got the armor-piercing shell already. Beautiful. 24-4. Is that creaking I hear? Come on, men. Totally overshot him. Whew. And this entire battle, guys, just imagine how much gameplay there is in this game. I was surprised myself. This is just one tiny battle. This is basically us intercepting enemy destroyers off the English coast. You know, there are such much bigger battles in this game. It's just really awesome. Take a look over here. 18-3. Yeah, we can do this. Come on, man. Oh, come on. We're going to start undershooting our targets now because every time we overshoot, we miss. So, all that's left of the enemy ship over here is just a burning nothing. Alright, here we go. 10-3. I'm going to undershoot a little bit this time. That worked! That worked, guys! Did you see that explosion? That was beautiful. So, I guess undershooting is working on this scenario. I'm just going to undershoot like 1 point from what it's telling me. So this guy is at 12-7. Let's try 12-6. Oh, we're learning. Even 12-5. Alright, 12-5 wasn't so good. But it's good to see that the enemy ships are on fire. Let's keep moving. We'll have to go to port a little bit here. And I'll go to flanking speed. Now, I'm not sure if speed in this game determines accuracy. It very well might, so maybe if I move a little slower, I'll get better shots. I can't say for sure. I still have a lot to learn myself, and this is one of the longest Let's Play videos I've ever done. But I love every second of it. I hope you guys do too. And if you've made it this long, leave me a comment down below. I'll be thoroughly impressed. Alright, look at those sinking ships. It looks like they're going to fire a star round. That's not really going to do much. Total miss. And now we'll actually start we'll have to start leaning to the left here to port to hit the rest of these guys. We got you, you little bastard. You Jerry bastard. We're going to destroy you. Oh, yes! Glorious hit there, guys. I can't believe if that didn't take him out, I'm going to be really surprised. We'll keep hitting him. We're not going to stop firing. And he's definitely on fire. We'll use the high explosive shell at this point. And maybe the high explosive shell, in conjunction with all of that fire on the ship, will cause a massive chain reaction. Yes! Another explosion, guys. That's gotta put him down. Or at the very least, severely wound him. No, it looks like he is going down, my friends. Yes, he is. Do we have any other enemies to deal with? I'm not sure. I guess we should make sure, right? 12-5. Oh, he just can't stop getting hit here, guys. We're not going to stop opening fire, though. This is wonderful. And look at this guy. We'll take a look underneath. As you can see, most of his ship is underwater, but the engine is still running. So I guess that means he's still alive in some crazy miracle. But that's what I love about this game. I love that he's still sort of trudging along. You know, technically he could take this a few miles before sinking. Let's see if this works. Come on. Yes, there we go, guys, and we finally got a sink. Apparently, we still have the Hans Lodi. I didn't even notice him, and he's going strong here, the Hans Lodi. So we're gonna try to find him. Where is this bastard? We'll find him eventually. He's nowhere over there. That guy's sinking. Well, we'll just keep moving. At this point, I really don't know where the enemy is. I'm gonna have to find him eventually. Why not? We'll fire at this ship. This might be him. It is the Hans Lodi, so it's amazing. This ship is still somehow maneuvering, despite being totally destroyed. We're going to go ahead and hit him. It's 4-3 elevation. This is extremely close, guys. In fact, this is the closest shot I've ever taken on a ship. Boom! And that is the Hans Lodi sinking, my friends. And I will go ahead and show you, I promised you I would, the sinking of a ship. This physics in this game are just awesome. You can zoom in here. You could just have so much fun watching these go down. And this guy looks like he's going to be a slow sinker. Maybe not. It's just he's totally on fire here. And you can just see almost the air bubbles escaping from inside the ship. In fact, you just saw them there. And I love just watching this. I could watch this for hours. It sometimes takes 20-30 minutes for a ship to actually sink, and that's very realistic. You know, a lot of these games, they go right to the bottom. That's just not how it was. Unless the ship is broken in half, it's going to take a while. Now, this one in particular, he's going down actually pretty fast, and he'll be beneath the waves almost entirely, I think, within a few minutes. But if you enjoyed this first look, guys, at this particular game, make sure to let me know in the comments. And if you want me to do a campaign, I certainly can. We want to get some thumbnails, though. We haven't had thumbnails on the channel in a while, and I think it's something that really attracts new viewers. If you are a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. It's a very, very niche channel, and I play a lot of games that other people don't even want to tackle. So please provide me with that support and drop a subscribe and a like. Thanks so much. I'll probably add a little more to this video because I promised to look if there's multiplayer, and also I want to see this ship sink. I want to see him go all the way down, or not all the way down, but a good way down. And as you can see, you can really get quite a perspective. I feel like Cthulhu down here. It's just crazy, but this is just how deep you can go. It's almost endless. There's the creaking of the ship. Oh, and he is gone, my friends. Kind of almost graceful the way he goes down. That'll make for a beautiful coral reef. A lot of happy little sea animals, but obviously not a lot of happy men. And we can still see air bubbles escaping there. You can imagine probably a lot of men trapped inside. But we've got to do what we've got to do for the country. So we'll go ahead and press done. And as you can see, that is a victory. I'll go ahead and continue here, and I will check out. Obviously, there's a lot of single battles here, like the scenario we just did. But looks like there's no, as far as I can see, no multiplayer, which is unfortunate, because this would be a really cool multiplayer game. But it does look like there are two different campaigns. One of them is the Battle of the Atlantic, and the other one is just a regular campaign. So I'd love to jump into one of these and check it out. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching Atlantic Fleet, and have an awesome, awesome day.